good scores this week. But only one of them can potentially get 6 points this week.
Yeah, exactly. I think you got to look deeper than just the actual score lines for a lot of races, and look at the performances as well. You know, I took a point off of naming, but I wasn't happy with how I played, for example. It's the kind of way you got to look at it sometimes. So hopefully, you know, for example, someone like Nick isn't going to feel too bad about going 0-3. Because from what I remember, played pretty well. But we are off and running with the first race of the showcase, Tetel versus UltimateMawile. Let's see how they're going to do. And early Infernal Torch.
Yeah, I got a really nice kill on that yellow Dagger Bat. And then there's an early potion, the worst kind of potion, because you got to spend your only bomb.
Yep, so fingers crossed our racers find some more bombs as they move through this Zone 1. It's the Maxim commentating team. I love it. I love it. Oh boy, there's a Ring of War and a Blood Shop on this one too. And there are 3 extra bombs that Tetel has found. Mawile hasn't got his hands on them yet.
Well, hopefully it's screen watching here. If you don't have very good skills screen watching, you should develop them.
Yes, it's such an important thing in these races. It looks like Mawile's gonna go, I believe. Yeah, the bombs are over here.
Find them. Yep, there they are.
And it's Mawile. Okay, so Mawile's gonna take the time here. Gonna go back and get that Ring of War and probably the Blood Shop as well. Let's have a little look.
Yep. Did Tetel go in the Blood Shop? I didn't see. I had to mute myself.
Did not. No. All right.
Oh,
there's something in the back. You got a bomb for it. You still have your extra bomb. It is core rift, so it might be a little bit nasty when you get down there. But are those explorers boots? No, they're lead boots.
Nope, they're lead boots. Still quite good.
Yep. Blood drum. That's in fact no, it doesn't help. You're like, oh, you can blood drum through it, core rift. Don't worry about it.
I don't. I'm not sure what you pick here. Miles not going to do this. Must see
not going to take
deciding not to use the bomb.
Yep, looks like
but
it.
Used the potion already, thanks to that Minotaur situation here.
Yeah, and continue to take hits from this red bat.
Yeah, those red bats like to bully you.
Yeah, 1 heart every time they hit you. So Mawile down to a single heart here, no longer has that potion. And in the meantime, Tetel kinda racing ahead onto 2-2, still has his potion, has an Obsidian Broadsword and a Ring of Pain, and also a Blood Shovel. Didn't quite see where you picked that up, but basically you don't have to worry about bombs as long as you can keep your health up. You have options for that Necrodancer fight. Speaking of keeping your health up, taking a big hit there, and away goes Tetel's potion.
Well, at least they found it in the first place.
Exactly. Would have been a lot worse.
Yeah, not that it was difficult to find. Nope, losing the Flawless. I think they may have lost it already at that point.
Didn't quite see, but regardless, a nasty situation. So no chests here for Tetel.
Miles is going to check. Miles going to get that Obsidian Broadsword out of the black chest in Coral Rift.
Yeah, your hands are kind of tied at that point with regards to what chests you're checking. You have your opponent who is a zone ahead. And you need something faster than that base dagger to get through Zone 2.
So I really like the joke about about harps being 8 daggers, but I mean, it's a joke.
Yes, very much a joke. You stay away from it. It's not 8 real daggers; it's 8 fake daggers. Alright, this 3-2 exit room's a little bit nasty. Tetel's not gonna get the leprechaun. Away it goes, and just gonna say c'est la vie. No leprechaun this run. Alright, quartz armor.
You can't afford anything else. Go on. You can't afford it. Look at your coin totals.
Yeah, I mean, if you'd hit that leprechaun, you could have farmed up some gold, but...
I think you should, like... I like blood shoveling those up 2 walls there to make that slip and slide a little less, have a little less potential. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah,
not a... But yeah, no, this is... No, if I
nice to get that ring before you bought the other thing.
Yeah, this with Tetel, I'm kind of thinking, I don't really personally, I don't like this broadsword. Let's just hit the shrine. And then bomb. I have 2 bombs. I have my blood shovel, so I'm getting my health back up. So the Necrodancer fight isn't an immediate concern. And even if I don't get the dagger I want, I still have Ring of Pain, which is going to make up a bunch.
I think they made the decision to. I think they made the decision to blow up the shrine before they actually went in the shop, which I feel is a mistake since the shop is right there. And then because you might get something, you might see something really good that you want to enchant. Or you just might see something that is going to make the decision to switch to a dagger that much better.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to go on the slip and slide here. Probably dig out Conga. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. I love the fireball from the throne as well.
Yeah.
It's one of these neat little touches.
And it counts as the torched wall. A torched level 3 wall, so you get a little light show sometimes.
Yeah, alright, Mawile down onto Zone 3 now. Only half a heart, we'll have to be careful. As Tetel goes down onto 4-1, so a zone difference here. But Tetel in the much more commanding situation.
I'm in the goof school of telemonkeys, you should take them.
You should never take them.
It's exciting. And sometimes
here's what you do,
really
you take one, and then you take another, and you get teleported to the other side of the goddamn floor.
Yeah, it's probably not actually very good to take it this time, but if you have a shield spell, you take it. You just take it.
Absolutely, yeah. If you have your shield up, then it's a definite take. All right, let's see.
With quartz armor, and also I think it makes the calculus a little more complicated because you can take a couple hits.
You can kind of risk it a bit more. Mawile's trying to decide what to do with the situation here with the Peace Shrine.
Well, maybe they'll take my advice here and maybe make a decision after going in the shop. Oh, it doesn't have the bombs.
Oh, it doesn't have bombs. So I mean, you can't hit it. You'll lose your weapon.
Yeah, that's not really. I mean, you don't want to be rocking a 1 damage dagger. The other daggers are better in every single way.
Absolutely.
So
I think
definitely don't want that.
The thing to do with the rings there, I think, is probably to take the Ring of Luck instead and just start finding ham. Oh, that's a shop.
Yeah, but you're gonna, but you don't have any bombs, so you can't take that courage shovel, which is unfortunate.
You can buy it. Go back and buy it.
Yeah, you could.
Go back and buy it, please. You have a torch as well. It's really good.
But he's missing bombs. That's
oh, blood shovel. You're quite right. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why you
Captain
can
build
buy
awareness
it, but
over
you
here.
shouldn't.
You absolutely could. But
you can't take that risk. Tetel has found 4 bombs, but I think had maybe 1 or 2 going into Zone 4, so not quite what you might need. But Mawile does have that bomb charm.
Ooh, so I love enemy priority in Conga. Getting into a nasty situation there.
Ooh, my favorite weapon in the game.
That's
on Tetel's side.
I think most people's favorite weapon in the game, Obsidian Axe.
Oh, I'm sure
incredible
it is.
Pickup for Tetel, and this Zone 5 is about to absolutely fly by.
I like this wardroom here on Mawile's side.
Yeah, wasn't able to get the slightly quicker kill, unfortunately. Wasn't able to do it so that they would lunge at Conga.
Yeah. Oh, the food shop here. Are we gonna fireball? Yep, we're gonna fireball. And then, I don't know, I guess you just eat these cookies?
Yeah, I would just take your extra heart container.
Makes sense, I like it.
At this point, you have your Crown of Thorns, you have your Quartz Armor, 6 hearts is really safe. There's no
I like
point
the backing off to make the orc move a little bit so that he is facing the right way.
Yep, you
don't see that all the time.
Some really smart play there from Tetel. Less smart was digging that level 2 wall and taking the half-heart damage, but ultimately not a big concern at this point. Seems a little bit scared of this.
You have the regen anyway from the Crown of Thorns, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. Oh, Mawile's in a nasty situation here.
Let's focus on that one.
Manages to get out of it though, and we'll be down onto 4-2. A long 4-1 for Mawile, all things said and done.
Yeah, especially considering that Tetel is over his own head.
Yeah, absolutely.
Going into Dead Ringer here. We'll see if they use the quick scroll right away
to open the doors.
door.
Love it.
Doesn't have that Ring of War for that swag extract.
It does
but,
not. Maybe a couple of
C'est la vie,
issues here for Tetel.
Yeah, that's happening to me as well.
Yeah, alright. We should hopefully have Tetel back in a second. This does happen with Tetel. So hopefully stream isn't totally dead. It is at 0 kilobytes, I'm sure are...
Oh, good. Oh, Miles really low on health. Has some infinite damage, though.
Yep, there goes Tetel.
Oh no, never mind! Went down by the ghoul.
Alright, we should hopefully have Tetel back live in a second. Sorry about this, guys. And yeah, Mawile with a nasty death there, unfortunately.
Well, hopefully, like... I would be... I'd be a little unhappy if the next we see out of Miles' stream is the you win screen. That's a bit anticlimactic. Oh, Miles pausing.
Yeah, we have a pause here. Let's just go and see what's happening. Yeah, we have a pause. I think this is the right key. Okay, I paused my timer. I didn't reset it.
I always forget that.
I'm like, oh god, is it slash or is it star?
I have mine as like the decimal on my number pad.
Ah, yeah.
And because like my 0 is start stop.
Ah, okay.
But I rarely ever use it, so.
Mine is my start stop is the minus on my numpad, pause is star, and then reset is slash.
Well, Mawile with the cursor strats here.
Yep, that's a. Okay,
there's an option in OBS to turn cursor capture off. If you don't know it, I can tell you it later, Mawile. If you end up watching this VOD, which I'm sure you will.
It's a good.
It's super
good
easy.
setting. Yep. It's literally a checkbox.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we have Tetel back up, and they should be unpausing any second. There we go. Oh wow, the perfect sync on the unpause.
I did not get to see that. I didn't have Tetel back up, but yeah, Tetel on the Necrodancer has 3 more hits left. Looks like it was relatively easy to get the Necrodancer out of there. Had a bunch of bombs anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't even...
Alright, had the Blood Shovel anyway. Probably started this fight with 5 hits left. And a nice lure to round it out.
Yep.
Very good.
So, Tetel is going to take game 1 here in this set of 3 races. And a pretty comfortable win. Mawile spent a lot longer in that Zone 1 and ultimately didn't reap the benefit of it, unfortunately. I think not... It's hard to say whether taking that Ring of War would have been a good call, because you had Coral Rift coming up. But
yeah, and it's not always a cut and dry thing, but I'm not sure if I'm not sure whether or not Mawile made that decision because of Coral Rift or not.
Yeah. In
my opinion, you don't not take Ring of War if in that situation if you don't know that Coral Rift is there. So it's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Yeah, is that I do believe Mawile does screen watch, so
I imagine that they do. So it's an interesting calculation. I don't know that I necessarily agree with it, because it's hard to say what's a better.
It's a big gamble.
Damage later on, and then eventually there was an axe in the seed anyway. So
yeah. Plus, you have to consider
Tetel killing here, and I don't blame him. This blood rapier is looking pretty spicy.
Yep, we're gonna take the blood rapier. I think you can take either the blood or the gold rapier, and that's okay. It's a bit of personal preference. Do you want your gold kills or do you want your regen? Taking the blood rapier is more of a long game hope. In terms of, if I find Ring of War, then I'm fine.
I think the blood rapier is probably the more standard play in this situation, because the gold kills can be a little tricky to set up, but once you set them up, like the utility is really high as long as you don't get hit. The only advantage you get from the blood rapier at this level of health is you stay at that level of health. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as you don't get hit.
Mawile taking a nasty hit from a Minotaur, just talking about getting hit, and goodbye cookies.
And see, it's a lot easier to set up gold kills on things like crates, and Tetel doesn't have the bombs to get into that locked shop either, unfortunately.
Yep.
Well, this Minotaur is causing a bit of a panic in my heart, but no problem.
Yep, same Minotaur that Mawile had to deal with, and Mawile going down early here. Going down to that red dragon. Replay, please? Okay.
Not gonna take the Obsidian Staff. I disagree. I completely disagree. Obsidian Staff is way too good. It's grown on me a lot in the last, like, 2 weeks.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the super big live split window that just decided to to take over the replay screen.
No, well, Tetel is actually changing off to this and is gonna try to get a leprechaun here. There we go. Nice leprechaun. Oh, but is switching back to this. I don't like this.
This I don't agree with. Obsidian Staff, I know they're nasty to use, but you're going to be swapping off of this.
Mawile doesn't have the bomb for the lock shop either. There's always at least one bomb hidden away on the floor when there's a lock shop, so we probably would want to check for that. Mawile doesn't have the rapier? I'm not sure. I don't understand this decision to not take that when you have cookies.
You have to take one of the rapiers. You have to take at least one of them.
You gotta. They're really good.
Tetel going for armor twice here in this 2-1 is a bit of a misplay. It's only an X-1.
I did not see what the first armor was.
Leather armor. Got leather armor, and then it was a gi.
Yeah, that's why you don't do that twice. You do it once at most.
Yeah, and then you go for
like a ring.
A ring or a shovel is the way to go.
I'm not sure. I think I heard Jack say the other day that apparently rings are not affected, at least in shops, by the shop rarity.
That is correct.
So, I mean, you take a ring. if as long as that's the case, you should take the ring over something like the armor.
Yep, Mawile in a... Oh, dropping the multiplier there to take care of that spirit. Oh, you want to open that crate and see what goodies are inside. If you're in Mawile's situation.
Doesn't want to spend the time. Is feeling the time pressure here from Tetel. And let's see what's in this this 2-2 shop. It's a good shop.
It is a good shop. Torture walls, so some mapping, you got your freeze tomes. So instead of using your spells, you got to read some books.
Yeah, you take the freeze over the cookies there, in my opinion. Not a difficult decision to make, I think.
Yeah. Oh, dealing with this black skeleton's going to be the most difficult thing of all, though.
And unfortunately, you got basically no gold out of it because you didn't have your multiplier up.
Yep, that's a better weapon, I think.
Yeah.
Obsidian Spear.
I really like the move attack, but the damage here.
Mawile got a cat, a titanium cat out of somewhere.
Oh.
Where did he get that? Did he conjure that?
Maybe the conjurer? I don't know. It doesn't have a lot of money at the moment, so maybe. And there's a Shrine of War. Are we gonna see a War Cat?
Oh, that was his own boss weapon? Oh, looks like we're having some more stream issues with Tetel. Cat out of the boss chest. Dear lord, alright.
Wow. I mean, I can't say no to that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Stream down. Sure, we're about to see a pause any second.
Those cookies and try to find a way around all this nastiness that he's found here.
Yeah, doing well so far. The leather armor is nice. It's not gonna. It's gonna start being somewhat ineffective for you.
I mean, the other day Naaman put it as, I think it was Naaman, maybe someone else, I don't know. But I think Naaman said that the first point of armor is the most important, and I like that philosophy.
Yes. All right, we've got a pause here from our racers.
can't remember. I think I'm gonna check here while we're waiting.
We'll just swap over to our little intro screen while we're waiting.
Apparently, I got a text message. Good thing I have Do Not Disturb on. No.
Alright, Tetel streams back up.
Alright, let me regen them. Go.
Alright, and we're on pause, so Tetel is on King Konga 2. Lost the Flawless, unfortunately. So no items.
So Tetel was in Conduit 21, and he made it to the finals, and was actually knocked out by Hypershock, who's my opponent later today.
Yep, some of these names, you know, you guys are becoming kind of staple names in the community by now.
Yeah.
Oldies.
Well, I mean, it'll happen when you actually stick around.
Exactly.
Nice axe here. If we had a real war, but other than that, it's garbage compared to what we've got.
Yeah, Obsidian Rapier really strong.
Gonna go for the slip and slide. We've seen some nasty slip and slides today. Earlier we had that race, Porter Tribbles in. Who else was it? I can't remember. Which is a shame because I won.
I can't remember.
It was so many hours ago.
Moyuma.
We had a Moyuma, yeah. Somebody had a really nasty slip and slide into a gray goblin. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, you gotta be careful about those things.
Tetel,
just jumping into a clapper.
As I was about to praise him for knowing how to read the relatively easy to read map that you get out of the torture walls, but manages to get out of it a little bit with that holy water.
Yep, and didn't use the holy water particularly effectively either, only to take health off of that dragon ultimately. So only a little heal.
I wonder if Tetel's going to try and set up for the quick kill on... Nope.
Nah.
Nope, not quite, unfortunately.
Does get the flawless.
Would have been a very slow quick kill anyway.
It would have been a medium kill.
Ooh,
that's a nice find heading into Zone 4.
Yeah, this is a ring you keep the rest of the game.
Absolutely.
I think if you find regen, you take that over this, though, given the health situation.
Yeah. It's... Ring of Piercing's nice, but you don't want to die.
Really nice. The Zone 4... Oh!
Oh, the monkey!
Oh, the monkey. Yep, the monkey did it. The monkey was a bro. Tetel is gonna bomb these guys? No.
You
don't
get your multiplier up, and then you just hit them. You have the time, your opponent's just now getting down on a 3-3.
Oh,
I don't like it.
And nice use of the Goblin Bomber there. We still have our shops alive and bailed out by some cheese.
Yep, get some cheese, gets a shopkeeper familiar, so health-wise looking pretty solid now.
Yeah, a lot nicer than they were a moment ago.
Yeah, especially with that whole heart container out of one of the statues. No man, just not having to not deal with Blade Masters is amazing. Or not having
even. The 4-2 shop. I don't know about that. Your opponent's not that far behind, or not. They're far behind enough to where you should check it.
Yeah, exactly. You have plenty of time. And Dark Freak, that's a good shout, especially considering, you know, things in Zone 4 just dropped so much money. You saw how many gold piles there were in that exit room.
Well, I mean, at full multiplier, though, every Golem drops a gold pile. I think it's 27 gold or something stupid like that.
That's silly. That's silly. And I mean, you have Goblin Bombers as well.
Yeah, they're a little more dangerous.
A little more dangerous, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, the wall pig! Tetel, you gotta be careful.
No. Can't take. I think you can get hit by 2 more of those. Could have potentially healed off of that.
Very much
but
tempting.
Isn't gonna
fate.
be able. Yeah, this is really spooky. Is not getting a lot of opportunities to heal, and this spider is being an absolute asshole.
Yeah, just sitting there in the corner like, you're not getting this gold. This is mine.
I like using the heart transplant on the boss here. Makes
Yep.
it super easy.
Really nicely done. Super quick fight for
Yeah,
Tetel, and
really
down
good.
onto 5-1. Marl just getting down onto 4-2, and here you're kind of seeing, I suppose, what maybe the key difference between our racers. Marl not looking quite as comfortable in zone 4. Oh, speaking of which, takes a big hit on a Golem.
Moyuma, Tetel made. I got Moyuma on the brain. Tetel made, I think, what I would consider a play error in that could have lunged into the Minotaur and killed because you had the full multiplier, but decided to do this weird fireball thing and then back off. You got to be cognizant of how much damage you have at all times in order to most effectively deal with these situations. Uh-oh. This metronome is causing a little bit of distress for Tetel, I think.
Yep, rushing out of that exit room, trying to make things interesting, to say the least. Now, the one thing Tetel will have to be careful of is if he drops his multiplier. Huh?
Other than spirits?
Other than spirits, of course. Is if you lunge one of these, not Gorgons,
the mages.
Not even the mages, the orcs, that's the one. If you lunge one of these orcs without a multiplier, they would... They don't care.
Tetel gets the version of the Japanese strat where you don't... Oh, gets hit by that...
the version of the Japanese strat where you get hit.
Yeah, apparently. But didn't have to drop the beat even though the rider got in the way. Because of movement priority or something, I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I don't know the Japanese strat well enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, that one doesn't show up very often. Usually you have to burn a beat to get the to make it so that things actually work at all.
Alright, so Necrodancer fight here for Tetel. Just the 3 bombs. But ultimately, still a nice version of the fight.
Time, so we gotta do a little extra work.
Oh, nearly got that lure off there. Necrodancer just like, I don't think so. Alright, 4 hits down on the Necrodancer now for Tetel. Mawile pushing hard, is into the 5-2 exit room, but it's going to be too little too late, I think. Yep,
I've
Tetel
noticed that people tend to have a lot of problems with the lures from above and below, but Tetel seems to have those figured out.
Yeah, I seem to remember it being one of the things we complimented them on early on, was the quality of their lures. What would a rider familiar do? It would just kill you. Still.
Yeah. you don't pick that up.
Spawns in a random position at the start of every floor around you.
Don't give them ideas.
It's fine. They've made enough wrong design decisions for one game. They're not gonna come back.
I would not put it past them.
Alright, race number 3.
Emo, I think a quaffable familiar would be like a curse potion.
Yeah, basically, that's what it is. Alright, race number 3, off and running. Tetel versus Mawile. Mawile looking to not go down 3-0. And Tetel's stream, I think,
matters,
dying right at the start of the race.
Oh, good. Well, at least it happened at the beginning and not at the end.
Exactly. Nothing exciting going on, at least.
Mawile's not going to pick up this longsword, and I imagine Tetel is probably not going to do so either. And a nice visit from the Minotaur, opening up a rat trap there. Making it obvious that there was something there, but no freebies this time. Got to work for it. Is it completely down again?
Yep, completely down, and we have a pause from our referees. Look at that.
That's one pause per race so far. We're 3 for 3. Hopefully that trend doesn't continue.
Hopefully, yeah, Tetel's had these issues for a while. Unfortunately.
Oh, I see Ravio's apparently back from summer camp.
Nice. Ravio, you can still sign up for Season 6. We have the technology.
Let's see. I'm gonna link it to him.
But yeah, we are now full release. Alright, our racers are unpaused and continuing through this this 1-1. Tetel down onto 1-2 a little bit quicker.
Mawile found the potion here, and Tetel's going back for it. So the leads have swapped a little bit, but it was the wrong way anyway. And you get this armor rather than the cursed heart. I think that's the correct decision out of the two.
Yeah. Alright, Mawile now realizing it's off in the wrong direction.
Yep. Although, with if you had that curse heart, this could be this apple would have made it into a real one. But I still think the leather armor is probably better.
Yeah, I would say so as well. Leather armor's the better pickup there. Mawile trying to decide where to go, just crack open the door. There you go.
One thing I learned is apparently those kind of rooms where they have one entrance from the top and they go left or right, the left side is always the shop or the exit. So
it can only be one of those two things.
Yeah, because the right side will never be the right way in those kind of rooms apparently. And so far, after I've found that out, it worked. It has worked for me every time. It is always correct.
Oh no, Tetel getting himself in a nasty situation. There goes the potion. It was avoidable as well.
Mawile took a hit and had to eat their apple.
Yeah, but no potion anymore for Tetel, and it was avoidable. Just had to move right once they passed that little bit with the Enclave on the right.
Well, fortunately for our racers, it was not Coral Rift, but unfortunately we got to deal with Mr. Slow.
Neither of our racers doing this the correct way either. So, I'm trying to remember how you actually do it. You move. I can't remember. It's just muscle memory.
Yeah, same. I just do what I need to do to make it happen. Oh, Mawile, just throw.
You're gonna have to buffer.
No.
There you go.
You got the buffer off of the blue bat, so got a buffer off of Benry, and we're off to get that glass staff probably. Because Tetel got that. It's probably the better pick.
Yep, gonna check purple.
Gonna get the Ring of Courage.
Oh lord. Okay, so Mawile now gonna be begging to find a decent weapon as soon as possible.
I don't know how comfortable Mawile is on Ring of Courage anyway. It is not a known quantity to me. Ooh, get spooked by the Banshee. I'd be spooked too.
Just jump down the trapdoor. Jump down the trapdoor. There's no point in heading towards the exit stairs. I really wanted this secret room to get the 3 bombs.
Yeah, maybe saw that over our TMP.
Quite possibly. There's a cracked wall on this 2-2.
You should go check the shop. There could be something other than a dagger in that shop.
Could be.
Mawile, you're breaking my heart here. Maybe he's spooked a little by this dragon, or maybe he's gonna try and bring the dragon up to make a house call here. Nope, not gonna make that happen.
Isn't there gonna check? Lord. What's in the black chest? Okay, the armor's good.
Choice for weapon. Yeah.
Take the torch. Not taking the torch.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah, that's a fair move from Mawile. Unfortunately, you got to take that torch. That's a really nice find. Well,
on the trapdoor, it's a lot easier. There you go.
There was a. I didn't quite spot
Ring
the
of War over on Tetel's side to go along with glass staff after Fortress Mall. And immediately switch off the gold axe. There you go. There you go.
That's
beautiful.
A find.
It's having some difficulty.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
At least
make sure you pick up the right weapon. Just drop your beat. It's okay. Just drop your beat.
Oh, and there looks like a map up above. You should blow up that Shrine of Space. Oh, no, it's not. It's not a Shrine of Space. The bottom of it looked just like it to me. You should still use it. You have the bombs to get the extra damage. You could have 3 damage gold axe. Plus something else, like a spell. It could be like Earth.
You do have to fight too many bosses.
Or Shield. But, well, I mean, you've got War Axe, and that's usually incredibly trivial. And they got Snowbro, which...
this is true. The snow all of that combined makes it pretty easy.
Yeah, I think it's an easy decision.
Oh no, Mawile dropping his multiplier, getting hit by the golem
Not
on this
get the
Fortissimo
Ring of
fight.
War unless we find the Shrine of War. I don't think we've seen that on this seed yet.
We have not.
Tetel went down to Klappa.
Oh no, that Klappa just demolishing Tetel.
Well,
Oh,
now
it was-
gonna find this golden axe.
Just
and,
had to swing at it.
Oh no, we're gonna see Rocket.
Oh lord. Okay. Okay. No, swapping
switches
to the
off
Ring
to
of Gold.
gold,
Good
okay.
idea.
Mawile needs this boss shrine now.
Yes.
Because
well, your opponent just died. I don't know.
the 2 damage though.
Yes, but the too many boss. It's a tricky
I
one.
value the 2 damage axe more than I value
Having to fight the too many bosses. Yeah.
the potential danger of the 2 bosses, especially since they're usually clumped together. And Mawile again did find. Oh, and there's your mapping.
Oh lordy.
There
Okay, there you go.
Yep,
Torch walls.
there we
Okay,
go.
this is
feel
a good
I
trick.
feel vindicated.
All right. Okay. Axum was right there. I said it. Mawile with the torture walls pickup and getting the strength charm as well. So 2 damage gold axe now, has decent armor in the shape of that chainmail, has a potion in reserve too, just in case.
We haven't seen the Shriner yet, have we?
I don't
think
believe
we
so.
have.
No.
Yeah, so there's a possibility we might see that, and then we will see. We might see the shrine in the next zone. Odds are we're never going to see the shrine in Zone 5 because don't explore that area. It's no good.
It's not worth it. Go
It
straight
is
to
a
your
tomb- it is a
proceed
tomb of
directly to the
horrors.
exit room.
It is a tomb of horrors. Leave it alone. While getting that Minotaur kill, despite the weird little parody.
Oh, really nicely done with that Snowbro there by Mawile, but he's
oh,
taking
but,
a hit down the stairs. Okay.
Still has the potion though. Still has the potion. Has some armor.
Yep.
You should check the shop. You got 600 gold.
Yep, 600 gold. You have a hefty lead. Just go check.
And yeah, and if it's something really good, like often happens in free shops, you can kill for it. You got the money or the bombs rather.
Exactly.
Yeah, I disagree with not going over there.
And he's spending a lot of time just fighting all of this nonsense.
Nope, Snowbro putting in work.
And
This is just giving
So-
Tetel time to catch up.
yeah, so decisions there like to go all the way back over there to kill that Klappa. That Klappa is not going to affect you. You're not going to have to deal with that ever.
This is
Just don't kill the Klappa on top of it.
Don't do it, Mawile, please. Okay.
And not that one
got
either.
Another one.
Okay.
All right, gonna get Wish over here. You
Ring of mana, I
take the ring of
suppose.
Mana, but
If
I
if you
don't
want,
think-
it doesn't really matter.
yeah, that is the only thing you could take out of there, and it's really garbage because you don't have any spells. Maybe there's a spell in
Maybe there's a spell in the shop.
over
Yeah,
there.
who knows? We'll never know.
Well, we may never know. Maybe Tetel might not make it.
Quite possibly.
Tetel's getting cornered here. The likelihood that he's not going to make it is getting a little higher.
Yep. Getting hit a bunch. Lost that glass staff. We'll get this cracked wall in 2-2 though. Is this maybe the Shriner? No, it's the Conjurer. Gonna go for a weapon. It's a
Miles
glass
against
cat.
Coral Riff is using the War Drum there to great effectiveness.
Yeah, it does not know the quick kill on Corriff. Doesn't know how to go up and hit the head, unfortunately. I think you take the Fireball Tomes there. This War Drum's nice, but you really don't need it. And those Fireball
it
Tomes
gives
are going to
you
come in super
Zapple,
useful.
But you could have used the Fireball Tome to do that, and you have bombs.
You could have got a
anyway.
gold kill. You could have used gold kills.
I keep forgetting that it's a gold axe.
Does have that ring of gold, which makes it a bit
Oh, this-
trickier, but
This level generation leaves a lot to be desired.
yes, I believe the correct adjective is tasty. It's a tasty level design right here.
Just like Mom used to make.
Exactly. Mama's own.
Mama's
awful
own
Zone 4.
Zone 4.
Alright, really well handled with the
crack
stove.
wall.
You have 8 bombs. You better. There we go. Just taking care of the spider. You take the shovel. You take the shovel. You might as well. No, Tetel goes down trying to do the shopkeeper kill.
Oh, look what
happened
in his. Oh, I don't know. I think they dropped the beat.
Yep. Looks
that's
like
all
it.
it is they dropped the beat at the end. Yeah. You can see the hesitation there, and we missed it at the very end of his replay, but you can just see that he waited a little too long to press the button.
Yep,
Unfortunate.
Yep, so down goes Tetel again, unfortunately. So Mawile really does have all the time in the world now.
Yeah, can slow play the crap out of this.
Yeah, don't slow play. Oh, hello.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, down to half a heart. Okay.
That's a potion. We're fine.
Don't take it.
No, you don't. It is 3 damage. So it's not.
You got a 2 damage axe. You stick with that. It's not a question.
I think that is the correct choice here. You get the fast Dead Ringer, but
you should be luring on Dead Ringer.
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay, that's yes.
Buy the blood shovel. Why aren't you buying the blood shovel?
Yeah, you got to be buying that blood shovel. There. Oh no, you needed that.
There's going to be another pixie in the exit room. It's fine. They definitely won't die to it.
There's a pixie. Okay, standing still this time is Mawile. Manages to get that pixie after violently attacking the other one. Oh, takes a hit off the black bat though.
Uh-oh. Okay. Doesn't have blood. Oh boy.
That dragon was ready to say hello, and Mawile, a little bit spooked by it, obviously, and just going to back off.
Did Mawile already lose their leprechaun?
I don't believe so, no.
I'm taking out that ghoul. Oh, speaking of, I told you there'd be one there. I think there's always one in there, something like that. Almost
pixies.
get him in, but...
Based axe.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, really nice gold kill by Mawile there.
Flawless too.
Let's get the replay up on that one. That was nice.
Gonna be looking out for trapdoors. It doesn't look like there's any secret rooms off to the side in this 5-1, so not as easy to find those trapdoors. Buy the shovel and the hearts.
Yep.
You leave that crap. I think no. I guess you do take that crap.
You can take it. It's okay. It's a little bit of extra
Yesterday I got trapped in a locked shop, so I'm a little more hesitant to take them than I should be.
That's always the worst feeling.
It is so miserable.
Alright, Mawile backing himself into a corner here, and there goes the crown.
There it is.
Oh, and Tetel's stream going down, actually.
Stream went down again. Let's... So, 4 for 3. Let's... we could watch Greemy instead.
Greemy will have to wait. Greemy's not live.
It showed him as live on Condor Host /stat. Maybe he was just testing it.
Looks like just testing for. Oh no, wait, no, I see Greemy live. Huh? Yeah. Huh.
Is Greemy the next match?
Yes, it's Greemy versus Rat as the next match. So, just waiting for the conclusion of this one. Sorry for the delays, guys. Tetel's internet, unfortunately, just not playing ball.
Yeah, and there's Rat as well. So so Asher or someone must have asked them to get their streams up because it's close. Oh, Rat took it back down. I don't know. Well, excuse the behind-the-scenes garbage, folks.
Yep, doing it. We're doing it live. Never work with kids, animals, or bad internet connections. That's what I always say. Alright, looks like we have to Tetel back up now.
Alright, let's see if we can get him back up. for this epic conclusion. A tale in 4 parts.
Alright, Mawile making his way to the exit room and 5-1 after being telecrowned back to the shop, getting into a nasty situation with that Earth Dragon and that Metronome.
Well, finds a lot of bombs here. You could have a really spicy Japanese strat on our hands here.
You can have a spicy Japanese strat, and you can have the swag bombs on Necrodancer. It's bomb heaven.
Yeah, but no obvious trapdoors to go down to use your pulse spell.
Yep, should just
hasn't used it yet at all. Just use it on this Minotaur.
I think maybe just doesn't really know how to comfortably use it.
I think the gold kill is still a little swaggier, despite how new the. Oh, I think this is definitely the food shop. Yep, there it is.
And oh, it's a nice one as well. Could use pulse there, right? I've never tried to pulse kill the food shopkeeper, but it should be safe.
Yeah, I think you just move up against the wall, and then I think you just move to the left. It's super easy, from what I remember. I've only done it once. I decided, can I do this?
let's try it out.
The answer is yes. Oop, almost gets cursed, but moves out of the way just in time.
Yep, is letting these enemies get a little swarmy here is Mawile, but manages to handle them thanks to the conduit. And down onto Dead Ringer.
We might not see any pulse spells here.
We may not. What side is Dead Ringer? On the left. Okay.
He's on the left. And Mawile's just going to lure. I think that is the more sensible decision.
Absolutely.
No mini bosses today. Sorry, Dad. You don't get friends.
Moves back into the middle just in time after taking that hit, and down onto the Necrodancer fight goes Mawile. Tetel they're doing well to push back hard here, even down onto the Zone 3 boss.
I think the writing's on the wall here, though. It's too little, too late from Tetel.
It would need to be something disastrous.
It would need to be
Mawile.
Dorian. If Dorian is the only way that this happens, is if he doesn't pay attention to him. And
he's even given Dorian a weapon. Although this is
here.
Okay, finally picks up the loot. So I'm confused as to exactly what Mawile was. I think Mawile really desperate to get a certain kind of shape between Dorian and themselves.
Maybe he's just gonna try to keep Dorian close by, so he's able to keep track of him easily. Yeah,
and then you can emergency pulse. Although then again, we haven't seen Mawile use pulse, so I'm not sure how effective it'll be.
Completely unused.
It's brand new in box. Pulse spell.
You could have used it. You could have used it twice there to break out of the freeze.
Yep, it does only do half a heart as blood magic, which is kind of silly, by the way.
Yeah, I agree.
It's so
for the amount of damage that it does, because it's 5 damage.
Yeah. But there we go, the final hit on the Necrodancer, and Mawile is going to take this last race. So ultimately, the victory goes to Tetel 2-1, but Mawile managing to get the win on that last race, and Tetel is just going to let this wall pig do its thing. Although it might be the maybe no, we're not going to get the joy of seeing it.
Hey.